Well, hello everybody. This is the second section in my 21 chord guitar chord series. I did the first 7 major chords. That's not with flats or sharps, just A through G. And now I'm going to be starting in on the minor chords, A through G. And then of course after that I'll do a third section, and that will be for 7th chords. And those will be, I think, the fundamentals of the guitar chords that I'm going to teach before moving on to some other things and interesting techniques, maybe some chord theory. Anyway, today this first chord in this section is going to be E minor. So we'll jump right in. In order to play E minor, you take your second finger, place it on the 2nd fret and on the 5th string. So right here. After that, you take your 3rd finger, place it on the 2nd fret, 4th string, like so. And you make sure that you are using the claw, technique to curl your fingers over the fretboard. You're placing your thumb kind of over the 2nd half of the 1st fret, and this will give you a good grip here. As you can see, my hand on the back, and I have kind of a bit of space. Let me see if you can get it underneath where my palm is. That's space occupying, the space between the neck of the guitar and my hand. And this makes it so that I can give my fingers a nice curl and they're not touching any other strings. The 3rd finger is not going to be touching the 3rd string, and then the 2nd finger is not going to be up too high and touching the 6th string. So here we go. Let's hear how it sounds. Very nice. And so of course you could use the 3rd and 4th finger here. You could equally use the 1st and 2nd finger here. However, if you used either of these 2 fingers in order to play the E minor, it would change your kind of navigability on these 3 frets, and in either a positive or a negative direction. If you use the 3rd and 4th finger in order to play the E minor here, I mean, you have to do it with good reason. I don't know what you would be doing. Maybe playing a chord like this. That could make it work, but otherwise you're not really going to play E minor with your 3rd and 4th fingers. There's not really a reason to do that, because this is also a very rare chord to play that you're not going to really play very much. The reason that I choose to use the 2nd and 3rd fingers is because it gives me a lot of mobility for other chord options that I might want to navigate to after E minor. For instance, I might want to do an E minor 7. So I do E minor, and then I take my pinky and I put it on the 3rd fret, 2nd string. So I could do that. I could do an E major by simply adding the 1st finger to the 1st fret, 3rd string here. I could do an E major 7, which comes here. So I have just a little bit of a change in the fingers. The 2nd finger is going to slide down here to the 1st fret, 3rd string, and then the finger on the 1st fret, 3rd string is just going to pop up to the 4th string, and then my 3rd finger stays in place. So I just have this, or actually no, my 3rd finger jumps up to the 5th string. And this is a very nice chord. Let's see if I can, yeah, there we are. So you have a mobility here. Because you're using the 2nd and 3rd fingers. So that is E minor, again, 2nd finger, place it on the 2nd fret on the 5th string, and then 3rd finger, 2nd fret, 4th string. And you'll notice again, as I was showing in the way to play the G major in the first section of these 21 chords, that each finger is going to be occupying a different side of the fret bar in order for them to fit. You're obviously not going to stack them directly on top of each other because there's no space to do that, and if you do, they'll start venturing into the space of the other strings and they'll mute them. So what you'll do is you take one finger and you'll kind of distribute it to one side of that 2nd fret and another finger to the other side. You can see it kind of split in half here. So you do that, thumb here near that 1st fret bar, and your pinky's out, 1st finger's out, you have space down here behind the fretboard, and you have a pretty E minor. See you in the next chord.